Hello YouTube, welcome to day, whatever it is.
6 it might be.
Might be 6, yeah. We've just been to see Megalith at the zoo south side. And apologise if you can hear background noise because we're actually at the assembly for our next show, which is in 10 minutes. So we're sort of rushing a little bit here, but we want to try and get this done as quickly as possible. Let me quickly read the description. I think this was my choice. So it says, rocks, beats, geological bodies, stone circles, copper mining, a violent, fun and loud and lyrical smash fest with a landscape projector designed from award-winning Limbic Cinema with copper having jet-fueled technology for the last 10,000 years. A performance and sound artist playfully duets should be duets with deep time techno, metamorphic soundscapes and the Internet of Things. This was amazing.
Yeah, at the end of it we just turned to each other and went, wow.
The weird thing was, because the main, we'll call him actor, interacting with stones.
Yeah.
He, right at the beginning, said, I'm really sorry, but we're having some technical issues and we're going to start slightly late. And it had actually already started, and some people behind us were still talking.
Yes.
And they hadn't realised, because you said, can you help him? I said, can you help him? Which was quite funny, actually, because it keeps coming up with error and, contact technical support and all this sort of stuff. But it had actually started, and I twigged that it started. We managed to get somebody actually shushed the people behind us, and then the thing started. And I'll dot review with some of the. I took some pictures so you get a feel for it. It's almost impossible to describe what this is and how it is. Or it's just this chap interacting with technology and stones. There is a live musician and there is another girl on a laptop doing other things as well. So it's a team of 3, slightly maybe 4.
Yes, because
the guy came on towards the end, and it was mind blowing.
I mean, it was in a very large space, quite cavernous. The actual sort of space. And there was a huge screen.
Yeah.
And then there were lots of boxes and like the 2 sort of main workstations.
Yeah, well, I've got pictures of that.
Yeah. And so there's no sort of narrative as such, but yet there was. And it's difficult to explain.
I think it's impossible.
Things evolved. There were an awful lot of rocks.
Yeah, and I have to say, at first, I thought, are these real rocks? Because as he was getting them out of cases and things, I'm thinking, are these real or fake rocks? And then once he started, it's not giving any away, he started to hit one rock against another one, very like Neanderthal man.
Yes, exactly.
And they were clearly real rocks and of all different sizes. There's an amazing thing with the vibrating table. I don't even know if we can really say.
Well, I don't know.
I think I missed because he put rocks on it and they turned to powder, didn't they? Did I imagine that? Or
they did. No. He
tipped them out.
Yes.
And then suddenly, they almost very quickly they seem to just disintegrate to powder.
But it was interesting because when they were vibrating, the sand was vibrating. It was almost a reflection of some of the images we'd seen, like there were images of desert, and that's what it reminded me of. And there was a lot of relationship.
Sorry, we've got people coming out of the show, I think.
Yeah, that's okay, we'll keep going. There was...
I don't think we can, there's too many people. No, we can't, stop it. Sorry, short break there while people came out.
There were elements of the primeval there. There was performance art, and then there was quite an amusing where we still had sort of instructions from the computer, which was quite funny. But then it was so loud. It was incredibly noisy. It was like the noise of drilling, and it was absolutely. And then suddenly, it was peaceful. It was, and there was this beautiful. It was like it was a sort of one of those umbrellas that they use to reflect light. Anyway, it was illuminated, and it was like a giant sun. Whether or not that's what it was supposed to be, I don't know. But it bathed us in sort of golden light, and they began rearranging things. I don't want to give it away.
No, don't give the whole thing away.
And then there was the most beautiful part at the end, which I won't say.
We had Tibetan singing bowls, which I have recently used, not real ones. I didn't use real ones, but they had real Tibetan singing bowls with a little bit of reverb, and it was absolutely beautiful.
I mean,
and very delicate, and it was just absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, the difference between all the noise and this tranquility and this most beautiful image, which is wonderful at the end. It was just mesmerising.
So, and the reason for trying to get this review done as quickly as possible, if you're coming to Edinburgh or you're here, you haven't got long to see it. It's only on until the 13th of August. It's 2 for 1 days today, which is the 8th, and tomorrow. And I will be tweeting about this. There is a gap. There's no show on the 10th. We'll just see what the standard price is. I'm having a bit of trouble with getting date. Let's go through to date and times. I've already done that.
No. Apologies, technology is...
technology let you down. Full price is £16, concession is £14, and it says family booking requirements. It says a £5, so if you book does that mean if you book as a family, you have to pay £5? Not sure about that. You might have to ask Sue Southside about that one. But anyway, standard price is £16.
But it's incredibly innovative as a media, mixed media show.
It's almost, you'll never see anything like this. It's definitely Fringe. But you'll never see anything like this, really. How many stars?
I think because I can't see where you would see this
anywhere else.
And the fact is,
I hope it shows to some extent.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to go for a 5.
Yeah, I've already decided to go for 5. It's a must see here at Edinburgh Fringe 2022. I wasn't expecting to. I was expecting to sort of like it, but I wasn't expecting to be mind blown, because I was absolutely. It's a stunning piece of work. And I think there's lots of sort of layers going on. That, you can almost go see it again, because I know some of it is improvised. Because what he was doing, certainly the two people where the lights were at the sides were reacting to what was happening in the central stage. So, if we go and see it tomorrow, it might well be. It will certainly be a slightly different score.
And some of what the main character was doing, the main protagonist, he can't recreate.
No, he can't.
The same.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing piece of work.
I mean, it's stunning.
Yeah. Go see it. So, thanks very much for watching.
I was just going to say it's quite an experience.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Cheers, bye.